In a small village nestled in the mountains of China, there lived a young boy named Li. Li was fascinated by the ancient art of Kung Fu and dreamed of becoming a great warrior like the legendary Bruce Lee. Li's father, a wise old Kung Fu master, had trained him in the art of Kung Fu since he was a child. One day, while Li was practicing his Kung Fu moves by the river, he noticed a group of bandits approaching the village. The bandits were notorious for their cruel and ruthless behavior. They had attacked many villages before, stealing food, money, and valuables, and had even killed some of the villagers. Li knew that his village was in great danger, and he had to act fast. He ran back to his house and told his father about the bandits. His father quickly gathered the villagers and instructed them to hide in a secret cave in the mountains. However, Li knew that this was not enough. He decided to confront the bandits himself, knowing full well the dangers that lay ahead. He put on his Kung Fu outfit, grabbed his staff, and set out to face the bandits. As he approached the bandits, they laughed and mocked him. But Li remained calm and focused. He used his Kung Fu moves to take down the bandits one by one. The bandits were surprised by Li's strength and agility and could not believe that such a young boy could be so skilled in Kung Fu. But Li did not let his guard down. He continued to fight with all his might, until all the bandits were defeated. The villagers, who had been watching from afar, emerged from their hiding place and cheered for Li. Li had saved the village from the bandits, but he had also proved something to himself. He had shown that he had the courage, strength, and skill to face any challenge that came his way. He had become a true Kung Fu warrior, just like his hero Bruce Lee. From that day on, Li continued to train and improve his Kung Fu skills. He knew that there were many challenges ahead, but he was determined to face them all with the same bravery and determination that had saved his village. Li's victory over the bandits brought him a new sense of purpose and direction. He realized that he had a responsibility to use his Kung Fu skills to protect those who were unable to protect themselves. So, he began to travel across the country, seeking out those in need and using his skills to help them. Li's reputation as a skilled and compassionate warrior grew, and he became known as a hero throughout the land. He trained with other Kung Fu masters, learning new techniques and perfecting his skills. But despite his growing fame, Li never forgot the values that his father had taught him: humility, compassion, and respect. Years passed, and Li grew older, but his spirit remained as strong as ever. He continued to inspire others with his bravery and determination, and many young warriors looked up to him as a role model. In the end, Li knew that his true legacy was not in the battles he had won, but in the lives he had touched and the hearts he had inspired. As Li sat on the hilltop, overlooking the village where he had grown up, he felt a sense of peace and contentment. He had come a long way from the young boy who had dreamed of becoming a Kung Fu warrior, but he had never lost sight of his goal. And now, as he watched the sunset, he knew that his journey had been worth it. For Li, Kung Fu was not just a martial art, it was a way of life, a path that had led him to discover his true potential and to make a difference in the world. And as he closed his eyes and took a deep breath, he knew that he had fulfilled his destiny, to become a Kung Fu warrior who had inspired others to greatness.